Guys, welcome back to the channel. This is gonna be a fun one here. I just got this new four-wheeler. It's a '07 Polaris Hawkeye 300 4x4. So we're gonna go through the process here. These are some pictures of when we first got it. It's the one on the left. So we're gonna get into this. So this first few pictures here, we're just tearing this thing apart, as you can see here. Just getting all the plastics off. And then we start tearing it more. There's the gas tank and some of the case sides there, the seat, and there are the plastics right now. There they are, sitting there. And then there we're starting to take all the air arms off, cleaning them, sanding them down, getting them ready for paint. And yep, there are the front ones. Those are getting sanded down. And then I'm here just taking everything off again. Just when are we getting the thing tore down? What are we to the frame? So there's some of the hubs, axles, rear hubs, axles, A-arms, pretty much everything. Getting everything torn off of it. That way we could get into the motor, because it did not run when we got. There's the left side rear A-arms. And here we're cleaning it. We got everything off. It was a pretty big transition there. Got the motor out. So we're cleaning. I'm cleaning the whole frame and getting all that clean. There's the transmission. And then here we are sanding the frame, painting it black the way it came. Just touching up a few spots, getting it all sanded and ready to go. And then now we're moving on to paint for the A-arms. Put a nice red on here. It turned out to look really good. So we did that on the front and the rear, which the rear I'll show in a minute. But this next picture is the frame once it was all done with the black paint, which turned out to be really good, as well as those footsteps there, which also turned out pretty good. And here we have the rear A-arms, which turned out really nice. The uppers and lowers. Those are the uppers there. The fronts are on the left, and there are the lowers on the rear, which turned out really good also. And then here we're getting into the motor. Pistons hanging out. Got the top end completely off. There's the blown cam. Thing was destroyed. And then there's the top end right there. Took that off. That was where the cam was. There's some of the parts off the motor. Starter. There's the wet clutch. That was completely destroyed, torn into pieces. There it is. We're letting all the oil get out of there so we could dive into it. This is Christmas Day. Got a ton of parts for it. Axles, cases of the motor. There they are there. Looking pretty good. Then there's the other top end piece that I got. And there's the piston. We're putting the new rings on. And checking everything to make sure they're good. There are some gaskets, new parts there. We got axles, hub, and the white clutch there. And here we're starting to put everything together. New rings are on the piston, and we're putting everything in the new cases. So we're lining the two dots up to make sure it was all good. Pistons in, and now we're about to put the other case on, which it is there. The piston hanging out there. So we're coming along here, starting to put the top end together. As we're getting there, we got the timing chain in. You can see there it is again. That's completely finished. Top end, cam is in. Then there's the new wet clutch that we got. And yep, we're just tightening everything up here, making sure all the oil stuff's good. Got the pull start on there. That's when it was complete. And we got connected it to the transmission and put it on to the frame piece. And then we put it on into the main frame of the four-wheeler. Started putting the front A-arms on and all the hubs. Yep, got the shocks on, the sway bars. There are the front A-arms there. As you can see them, motors in. Looking really nice. There's the right front hub. Looking good. Then we're starting to get the rear A-arms on. gas tanks in, which looks pretty good. Clean all that up. So yeah, well, I really love the red A-arms. Just looks really good, I think. And here are the side plastic pieces. Painted those black. Turned out really good. I'm starting to put the tires on here. Now I'm just cleaning all the plastics that came on it because it was a pretty nice day out. So we're getting all those cleaned up. As you can see there, those were my red ones. Then there's the muffler. And then this next clip is actually the first startup, so I'm gonna let you guys hear that. Guys, these next few pictures of the finished product. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you to the people that helped me, and subscribe to the channel, guys. We will see you next time with the Hawkeye.